Hey, yes, it's on. I have blinking lights. Hooray. Good. Sunday again, December 6th. So, Sinterklaas. And what did Sinterklaas bring us today? The party in 1993, and specifically the Amiga OCS demos. Why? There have been many releases at this party, AGA, but this was like the really last party where you had like really good OCS demos, and then the platform kind of went in the fridge for too many years because AGA was there, and it took a good 10, 15, even more years before OCS demos would become a thing again as they are today. So we're gonna look at that. Two parts, intros and of course demos. So yes, hi. It is me, the arrogant bastard, doing this again. We have our Amiga is hooked up, and we have our friend Mr. Screen, who is available to show you where and what we are loading. It is currently at a non-bootable disk for Kickstart 1.3, so I can show you the Kickstart screen. That being said, if things go a bit wobbly, I've had to reconfigure the control buttons here to my right a little bit, so if something goes wrong, you'll see things happen on the screen, and it's okay because it's live. So hi everyone. Oh, by the way, if you're people do this in the front, if you're new here and like this, do the follow, do the subscribe, do the things in the bobs, and love us, follow us, because that's what we live off. No, we don't. Anyway, but we appreciate it. Anyway, let's just get going. Amiga stuff. So what we have here, Amiga 500, Kickstart 1.3, 512K of chip memory and 512K of slow fast memory. Difference between slow fast and fast is a quiz question. Send your answers on a postcard to a PO box, whatever, in Somewhereville, basically where Orange Cassidy lives, because he's from wherever. Send it there. Let's go. Welcome everybody to the stream. Welcome to the YouTubes. Welcome to the whatever streaming media in 2152. When this is all have been a joke. Yes, this is still pandemic year. Not that it matters for this show, because it's a Sunday. Sunday is when we did not have to work back when we were around. I'm bullshitting. So yeah, Lego is first. The real 40 kilobyte. This got 4th place in the intro competition. If you look at the page on like Demozoo, there's a ton of entries, and we impossibly can show them all, so we made a little bit of a selection. Intros, we got most of them, demos not all, because AGA stuff, which we're not doing tonight, because why? We're arrogant bastards, we can do that. I should shut up now. So, let's go into our Amiga. Let's put Mr. Screen here, and put the first disc in. And I'll see you after the first intro. Welcome to the show. Isn't it nice when it exits on its own? I knew it was happening, I took my notes. So this was Lego with the real 40k, because yes, Amiga intros are originally 40 kilobytes and not 64. 64 kilobytes came from the PC guys who needed more space for all their stuff. So yeah, 40 kilobytes is the real Amiga intro compo, not 64. Although, you know, more space for content still. Why do you need 50% more space? It's an Amiga, you can do this. So there. First intro was Real 40KB by Lego. Essence is next with D. Don't know if they want the D, but they're getting the D, and the intro is called D. We'll reboot, and then we get the essence of the D. Soundtracks you start to love to hate, because yes, the earlier ones have pretty repetitive chiptunes in them. Let's find out if the next one is doing the same. This was D by Essence. Up next is Alchemy at Shadeways to Heaven. The previous one, by the way, got second place in the intro compo. This one, Shadeways to Heaven, got sixth place. All at the party 1993. Amiga 40 kilobyte intro competition. Again, everything played here from our actual Amiga 500. Do you have the disc? You have the disc. I do my reboot dab, because that way I hit the wall. It's over there. Jazz hands. It's not going anywhere. Anyway, Shadeways to Heaven. So this flashing in the text, that's the OSSC open source scan converter not liking this color, because hooking it up directly to the test monitor with RGB SCART looks perfectly fine, light gray. This specific combination? No. Is it like, haha? No, not doing it. So yeah, by the way, I think right mouse button exits this. Yes. Bit more stability on the stream. For you on low bandwidth, you know, have to update fewer pixels. So yeah, this was Shadows to Heaven by Alchemy. Nice little funny one coming up. Calimero by Paradox. 9th place overall. Tiny little thingy. But still, this is like really 1 or 2 minutes, very short. Anyway, thrown it in. It's funny. Let's just do it. Reboot the Rock Lobster. And I'll be back hiding in my little hole. I told you this was a short one, what, a minute? Anyway, Calimero is nice, and this scroller keeps going for a while, so I can talk over it while there is more moving on the screen than just your CLI screen with the Workbench 1.3 copyright message. So this was Paradox, got 9th place. Okay, cool name voting, cool design, I don't know, anyway, or maybe they were at the party with 25 members, and then you vote for yourself. I cannot prove this, I do not care, it is what it is, 9th place, it got. Sardonyx is next, with Frowsy Frog, got 13th place, and could have ended up a bit higher in my extremely non-valid opinion. I still have it, I still throw it out there. So yeah, that's it. Oh, you're looping now, let's just, can we quit you? You won't even exit. That's really punishing you to reboot when you're loading this from a pack disk. Like, no room for an exit routine. Anyway, we have 3-finger salute here. Control, Amiga, Amiga. Which works. And yeah, this is Sardonyx with the Frowsy Frog. It's already decrunching. I'll get out of here. the end is nice when they announce it. Do you restart? Do you exit? Do you crash? Do you reboot? I think you're going to exit nicely. Okay, this was Frowsy Frog by Sardonyx. Hiplash is next. That's an by Compact Inc. Got 7th place all in all in the Amiga 40k intro competition at the party 1994. Looking at the intro, you'll see where they got some inspiration. Of course, that's coming up later because it's a party 1993, and this is of course the year that we had Nine Fingers and Arte released. That's of course coming up, but later. First we're doing the intros, then the demos, so patience. We're getting there. So yeah, Compact is next. Yes, having the correct disk in our virtual drive always helps. And let's get that on the road. Here's Mr. Screen. Hello, Mr. Screen. How are you doing? I'm doing very okay, thank you. Okay, this is getting stupid and nowhere. Let's just reboot and get the next one. Ah! No virus. I love it. Good. I'll shut up now. Unmuting the microphone is always a good idea. So, this was Compact with Hiplash, the sexiest female at the party place for 1993. Not impossible. Unless, you... Did they have a... I wasn't at the party, I couldn't tell, but, smaller parties, there was a super phoned in, and that was an entry in the Wild Compo, if you felt like it. Do we have to restart the tradition? Don't think so. Anyway, Dream Dealers are next. Toys R Us, or not, it's Toys R Us, whatever. That's where it takes its name from. Toys R Us, bankrupt as well, didn't survive stuff. So yeah, anyway, namesake inspiration for this intro in 1993 by Dream Dealers. Got 3rd place in the intro competition, by the way. Always good to know, see where you ended up in the competition. A bit of loading, 40k is always pretty fast. Some T-Crunch, and we're off with Dream Dealers. Yeah, Happy New Year. Not yet. In about 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. We're let's do the calendar because I don't know what day New Year is. Okay, no, that's no. We're not doing. I'm planning on like a Christmas thingy where we look at all the Christmas shows sooner or later. Not yet. It's not Christmas yet. Also, you can still join Womageddon. I can tell you that I am a triple Womageddon survivor. So, Womageddon.com, get in there, and you know the rules. Once you hear Last Christmas by Wham, you're out. Only the original counts, not any copies, covers, whatever. So keep it fair and low chance of getting hit because you can't go shopping, or you shouldn't go shopping these days in the streets anyway. So that being said, Toys R Us by Dream Dealers, or Bubble, the Bubble remix in chiptune. What's next? Poison or Infestation? I don't know which. I probably swapped the group name and demo name around. Infestation is the group name, and Poison seems to be the name of the intro. Yes, we have 16 productions to go through, by the way. Is it number 8? Yes, of course, they get longer by the end. No stress, we'll get to the longer demos. These are intros, these are short, and these are cute because they have rotating hearts on the screen. That being said, enough rambling. Rebootski, an Infestation with Poison, which got 5th place in the intro competition. So a bit of loading, and we're off. Don't you love it when your demo just exits all of a sudden because the coder ran out of things? I have no idea. Or it could be a crash. Don't really know. So anyway, we're kind of stuck on a white screen because I just swapped the disk around as it was loading the boot block. It doesn't really like that, the Amiga. So it gives me some seconds to yak a bit. So this was Infestation with Poison. Nice Chloe rotator at the end. Just, probably that's what you get when you get to the deadline and crash. Anyway, Lemon Point is next. We featured lots of Lemon Point stuff in our assembly special last summer, where we did Melon Design versus Lemon Point, because people like to compare them, and this was in there as well. And we're showing it again, because you know, absolutely. This, by the way, only got 11th place. Should have deserved a bit higher if I was voting, but I wasn't there. I wasn't. I went to the party 94, 6 and 7, so 4, 6 and 7. This is 93, so this year I wasn't there. Sad. No, it's not. Anyway, yeah, Lemon Point is up with the dot row on our Amiga 500. Half meg chip, half meg fast, standard CPU. Still doing Workbench. Lovely. Somewhere in Holland, that's also a party we can have a look at sooner or later. So yeah, this was Lemon Point with dot row, lots of like smoother, nicer things, but still nicely done. Yeah, almost at the end of the intros. There's one more. First of all, have a look at the countries there, because like you know, the party always an international thing. So we've had releases from, this was Netherlands, we've had Denmark, Germany, Poland, some Swedish guys. I saw a French phone number as well somewhere, so I'm gonna assume that those guys are from France. UK and the Norwegians are coming later, but for now it's Virtual Dreams, which is the other side of the Nordics, not Scandinavia, the Nordics. It's a thing I have learned in my many days in Helsinki, that Finland is not part of Scandinavia. It's an important thing for them. Also, happy birthday Finland, before I forget. So yeah, Virtual Dreams with Chaos Land. According to people who are called Truck, the best Amiga intro ever. I find it pretty short. Still, it's really nice and it looks nice. And certainly has a deserved first place here in the Amiga intro compo at the party 993, which is what we're playing today for you, joining just now and playing ahead at home on your smart TVs and your laptops and your cell phones and your tablets and your surround speakers. Hello, how I am coming off from the left, the right, the front, the center, and the back. So yeah, Virtual Dreams is next with Chaos Land. get the disc in, have this little lemon point background music off, and go on with the next intro. And boost the volume back to its normal level, because that helps. I'll just go to Mr. Screen. Yeah, because that will restart, so no need to see it again. Well, yeah, we could see it again. See it again? No, it's still loading. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, I'm gonna put myself here for a while. So this was it for the intros. The party 1993. Amiga 40K intros. I think we've had more or less every entry. There were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't see. No, probably. Yeah, I think we have had all of them, or all the ones which mattered. We're going to the demo compo now. We're not gonna play all entries. Why? Because over half of them were for the then brand new-ish Amiga 1200 AGA. Did the demos really use all the special effects with the new CPU and the yada? No, but they all had, you know, higher resolution and more colors in their pictures and their logos, so they won't show on our Amiga 500. Also, a few of the demos which I have tested run on OCS Kickstart 2, but need 1 mega of chip RAM, so for that I would need the Amiga 600. One of them from Tragedy we've already played in one of our specials, but you know, it'll come back later again without a doubt. So yeah, demos, and we're gonna start off with a production that wasn't in the demo compo or wasn't listed or ranked anyway. It's called Bloom by World of Twists and the Silence. It's more or less a BBS-tro / Dentro, but it's something different. It's a bit moody, takes a bit longer to get going for the demos here from the party 1993. Repeating myself again, Amiga played live here from little Rock Lobster to my left. Let's put the disc in. That's always a good idea. Okay. Boink. Here we are. And we are loading. Let's go back to our Amiga. And it's a bit of a load, I think. Yeah, 35 seconds, so I can talk a bit more. And while you see Mr. Screen do its work and Mr. Gotek with the little loading LED in the corner. And yes, that's the only USB stick that I have that will fit in the drive because of the 3D printed case. Puts the Gotek a little bit too much off center, and thicker USB drives don't fit. It's what happens. You should almost be done loading, so I'm going to switch it off and take you to the demo. This is Bloom by World of Twist and the Silence. Why do demos always have to change resolution in the middle of it? I know your analog CRT doesn't care. This thing, digital setup doesn't really like all the analog resolution changes. So that were the blue screens that you saw anyway. Not critical ones, not on that machine. So anyway, this was World of Twist and The Silence with Bloom. Up next is a little demo by Focus Design called I Mind. It got 25th place. In total there were 28 demos in the competition, so yeah. If you want to do a full replay of that, we would be here for a while. Crazy idea for one day, who knows. If we're ultra bored, we replay everything. We would need a 500 and a 1200 and then just go for it. Make or break and replay the entire competition. Who knows, one evening when we're all lonely and drunk and we don't know what to do, we should replay the full competition. I'm telling myself not to do it right now. Anyway, so this was Bloom. I Mind is next by Focus Design. So yeah, now also the Dutch have joined the party, although is this the... yeah, I think it is actually, these are the Dutch guys. Or could be Danish, depending on which division it was. I checked them earlier this morning and I forgot now. It doesn't matter. 20 seconds loading and decrunch, so I have some time to talk. And it reboots on the end, so then we'll get back here and do that. As always, everything running from our 500 here live. Hello screen, and yeah, let's see how that goes. Loading is done. Decrunch has started. I'm out of here. that was the end of this demo, iMine by Focus Design, and as I assumed this was the Danish contingent doing this. It will now reboot and restart, so let's mute this for a second and put myself full screen while we talk about the next demo, which is Eradication by Insane. Insane had 2 demos in the competition, one for OCS, one for AGA. Of course, we're doing the OCS one, which got 10th place. So really put the disc in. There we go. Oh, it doesn't like that. It's crashing. Yeah, that's what happens when you change a USB disk while loading. So anyway, it'll get back there. So yeah, okay. That's about it. Good. Let's start this up, by the way, because it seems that this one needs to load for a while as well. We are good. It has loaded the loader. Insane Productions is jumping up and down. This is Eradication, 10th place in the competition at the Party 1994 Amiga demo competition, that is. yeah. Warning without loading, always fun. That's why we have Mr. Screen, so we can show you that something is actually happening and nothing has crashed. So he's doing a good job today. Little pat on the display. So yeah, also yeah, eradication by Insane. The credit screen was, well, I don't know, in the middle. Suddenly high-res picture, like, oh yay, we forgot a part, so let's throw this in. Some resolution changes. Also, you know, the message ECS sucks. I disagree. I think looking at the level platform that you create, which also has a thing for the Commodore 64, ECS OCS demo, level playing field, 1 megabyte of RAM, 512 chip, 512 fast, and everybody more or less the same machine. So my Amiga is your Amiga, at least for the 500. For 1200, different turbo cards, different la-di-da, etc. Nevertheless, excellent demo machine, but still, I always like my 500 demos better because, why? I guess I'm old and I'm arrogant and everything. So this was insane. One of the two most memorable Amiga demos from this party are coming up, which is Nine Fingers, obviously by Spaceballs, a state-of-the-art part 2. If you may say, and well, nothing bad about it. Technical evolution, not a revolution or a revolution. Music is very epic, by the way, so I think that's the best thing of this demo, which is actually soundtrack. Also, the extremely silly insert second disc now thing, because everything is loaded into memory first for the first disc, and then it just plays all the stuff from the second disc, where it gets all its data from. Okay, Nine Fingers, disc A is in there. Let's get that puppy going and hope that I am fast enough to swap the discs, or things will go horribly wrong. And yeah, loading is a bit quirky. It loads, it stops, it shows a picture, it loads a bit more, and then asks for the disc. Yeah, it is what it is. So anyway, this is Nine Fingers by Spaceballs. and that's where it ends. Like suddenly, like a sudden disc change, a sudden thing. So yeah, this got 4th place. Technically, yes, Evolution not as revolutionary as State of the Art, which I think is still the better of the 2 demos. Personal opinion, please disagree with me. Throw your mud and love and hate in the comments, please. Still, yeah, nice thing. Music saves a ton here, and let's just leave it at that. Next is a demo which was not shown at in the competition at the party, because finding what I found on Demozoo and the other sites, the organizers lost the floppies and they never showed it, which is a real shame, because this demo is now not being remembered as being shown at the party and having all the results. So yeah, let's make some things up here, because I know people always come to me later after the show like, I haven't seen those demos left and right and this and that. Well, very good chance you haven't seen this one. And yeah, so it didn't have a score, got no votes, didn't place anywhere. Still, I think it's really nice. It's by Old Bulls and Tilt. I think this is a Polish group, and the demo is called Impulse 2. They released Impulse a bit earlier, and there's some recycled parts and whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I think it's a really cool demo. 2 discs with a proper disc change, by the way, not the way that Spaceballs had to do it in 9 fingers. So yeah, that's it. We'll be back in about 6-7 minutes. That's how long this demo runs for. Let's reboot, because I think it's a track loader, so it'll get going a bit sooner. Oh look, here we sync to the proper screen resolution again. There we go. That's correct, 6800. Chip, slow fast, 512. None! Absolutely correct. Now you know what hardware we are running. This will load for a while, and I'll be back after that. Well, I could just check, because this will make a square, and that's how the loading is. Let's get you just Mr. Screen and have a chat, have a bit of a yak and stuff. I have nothing more to say except enjoy this demo Impulse 2 by Old Bulls and Tilt. What the flippin' fuck? Okay, why are you doing this? You're reading this from a USB, you stupid thing. Let's retry. Worked earlier on. It can be a bad disc and it can be a bad image because it ran. So let's try this one more time and then see where we end up. If it doesn't, I'm cannot help it. It worked fine in the test run. So yeah. Anyway, if somebody has a cleaning disk, please ship it over. Maybe my track count or the heads are dirty. Who knows? Or it could be some dust on the USB key. I have no idea what could happen here. Or maybe a virus got to them and then destroyed them. Because yeah, absolutely not everything is quite protected. Okay, so in the meantime, where are we? Okay, we're still loading at this part. Let's cut the music for a second. And then, okay, get the disk 2 in there. And if it gives a disk error again, yeah, then very sadly, it ran on my machine earlier on. Anyway, this proves this is live. We don't cut or edit our demo shows. If it crashes, it crashes. That's what it's doing. Anyway, let's retry Impulse 2 by Old Bulls and Tilt. if it doesn't work from the first time, just reboot and try again. You know, turning it off and on again seems to work, even if sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, this was Impulse 2 by Old Bulls and Tilt, not shown in competition at the party. I don't know if the disk error was the reason or not. Anyway, it has run now 2 out of 3 times here. So statistically, that's a success. That's 2/3. That's how you win absolute majorities and votes and elections and stuff. So I'm still calling it good. Anyway, that's it for this demo. We have one left, obviously, and before we do that, we always have to, you know, do some shopping. Say thank you. Thank you to consolekables.be. They support us with all the cables, power supplies, thingamabobs, bits and bobs, memory cards, adapters, whatever. They help us out with hardware and good advice and stuff. So yeah, if you need something for your retro gaming Amiga, Commodore, check them out. Okay, and that was the video blobble that I warned for. It seems that I cannot switch back from displaying a picture anyway. Doesn't matter. Let's go back to the last demo of tonight. It's Arte by Sanity. Didn't win the competition. That was AGA demos on first and second place. But this got third place. Completely undeserved. Looking at the AGA demos. I think they won because of AGA and it was new. But looking at the stuff here that the Sanity guys can get out of an OCS machine on a default CPU with 1 meg of RAM is very nice. And even today this demo would be totally kick-ass awesome and may have a good chance of winning a demo compo. So it has aged very well if you're in the wine sector as a fine wine. If you're in the beer sector, I hope that was a good IPA or a Trappist, because if you have your beer aged for 17 no more years, 27 years, oh dear lord, we're getting old. For all these years, it better was a good beer. Anyway, that being said, Sanity, Arte is coming up. A German-French cooperation, which is why it's called that way. That's it. We'll be back a bit after this demo with the final goodbyes. Until then, enjoy the demo. Let's reboot. Let's put our Amiga back in there. Go to Mr. Screen. And I'll be back after the demo. Or I think it's already running. I don't need to go to Mr. Screen. Alrighty, this was Arte by Sanity, and yeah, so this OCS machine runs on 500 to 4000, and this part particularly is really nice, because if you run it on a machine with more oomph, you will have more frame rate and more everything. So if you run this on a 1200 with an 060 or a 4000 or even a 3000 with an 3025, it will look completely better and different. So this is a bit like throttled by the CPU that you have. So that's it for tonight. This was 16 productions in all, the party in 1993. Intros and demos. As always, if you have liked this, please do the follow, the subscribe, and the notification bells, and the whatever the hell's. Don't know what whatever the hell's bells. That's an AC/DC thing, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, I just know it because of the pinball machine. That's it for tonight. It's 90 minutes of show, really nicely timed. And I have been an arrogant bastard. This has been Chips and Bricks. As always, to stay in touch, URLs are in the corner, below you, below us, the chat all the time. And that's it. See you next week with something else. No idea what. Time will tell. I know people have been asking for, can you do a roundup of the latest releases? I've tried a few times. Making... Oh, we got him. Nice. Good shooting. And it's going to reboot, so I'm gonna come to the main screen now. Can you look at the more latest releases? Been looking a bit up and down. Not enough content for a full episode. Once we have, we will also check out for Hogmanay Party at the end of the year, where this arrogant bastard will do a demo show with the other arrogant bastard, and that will be announced soon. We're working on it. That's it for now. See you, and all take care and stuff. Where's my end screen? Here's my end screen. Lovely.